let's start making our flippy flappy folio. And what I've decided to do is make an envelope one and just incorporate this inside it. And I'm going to use a lot of recycled envelopes. I'm going to use some scrapbook paper. I've just grabbed this stuff out. Pink shouldn't be there. I don't think I need the pink. I thought I'd go down this sort of colour route. Maybe. And I've also got just some digital images that I've been playing around with. So I'm going to use those to line my envelopes. Envelopes is a word. So I've got one big envelope which measures almost 23 by 9, and I'm thinking, I've just done a test, that it will fold something like this when we've finished. So it'll be a sort of envelope folio, hopefully. Usually I do these in lap books, so this is different. You know, you've got to try something different. All of my envelopes are recycled. Some of them are junk mail ones, some of them are from my scrap store. So just any size, all different bits and pieces, old Christmas card ones, anything you've got. And the first thing we're going to do is get rid of this. Do you know, I don't like the blue bit. I don't like the colours inside, inside there. I know some people love them and they're really pretty, but I like to cover mine. So what I'm going to do is, I've got some of this. You can use any sort of scrapbook paper, but I've printed this just onto copy paper, so it's very thin. And I'm just going to cut a strip to put in here. And when I say cut, you know I don't mean cut. You know I mean that I'm going to, what's the word? Tear, that's the word. Oh, it started well. It started well. The words are not coming already. So all I do is measure my envelope with a strip about 1.5, maybe 2 inches. So this is just an optional step. Oh, that's upside down. An optional step, I should say, if you don't like the inside like me. So I'm going to cover just that bit, just there, so that when I put it in my book, and I've refolded that with my extra strengthening paper, so it's all, I've got a bone folder somewhere, goodness knows where it is, fingers will do. So there we go for that. So the next step is, I'm not decided whether I'm going to have a pocket, so I'm just going to leave that there. Now make sure that I can fit these in my centre. So I'm going to do that. And what I want is that the benefits of putting a spine. Just gives you a bit more room to pile up your envelopes, if you see what I mean. Because if you don't have that, it's all going to be very flat. So my first fold will be here. Oops. Scissor safety. Right there. And I'm going to make another line, only a little one, just don't need much. Let me go in the other way, but I just score it with my scissors, not cutting it, I'm scoring it like that. Okay, so you've got a little spine on both sides, which gives you a little bit of room to play with. Okay, so first of all, I think I'm going to strengthen these a little bit, and I'm thinking fabric because, you know, love a bit of fabric in my journals. So you can strengthen it with whatever you like, a bit of fabric, a bit of paper. This is like a mixture of both. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me what it is. When I get stuff from the scrap store, it is just random stuff that people have thrown away or sent to the scrap store for recycling. And I don't know what it is. There's no packaging, there's no, you know, there's nothing there that will tell me. So I'm going to cut a couple of straightish pieces. Hopefully I haven't cut that too much. And there. Yep, I did cut it too much. We are winging this because I've not made one like this before. So let's, oh, it rips quite nicely. We're just going to see what we can make with our stash, just playing around. So I think we can use this glue, a bit of tacky glue, and I'm going to spread it with my little spreader because I think that helps. I just think it will just make it a bit stronger. I'm not going to worry about covering this bit because we're going to cover that afterwards. So all I'm going to show you today is this Flippy Folio, which is the bit that Birdie wanted to see. So take your first envelope, whichever one you like, glue the flap on the outside, find your inside spine and glue it not quite up to it. Don't glue right up to it because you won't be able to shut your book properly. Okay, double check that you can shut it and then press it down. Obviously don't glue it all together like I just tried to do. There we go. I'll take another one and do the other side just because. So again, glue the outside. You can see I'm not cutting off any of the extra bits because you're not going to see them. Not going to see them. Find the inside, not the outside bit, the inside. So the inside bit of your spine. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm not going right up to it. I have a little gap all the way down so that this folds. I'm going to move it up slightly. Hopefully it still folds. Okay. Only because I could see it underneath, which I didn't like. I've moved it again, so double check. A bit tight. This is why I use the tacky glue, so you can just adjust. When you're happy with where it is, stick it down. So you've got your first 2 envelopes in, and the rest is just putting some more in. So I've got a few more. Oops, that's the inside pages. So I've got little ones, I've got big ones. Let's pop in a couple of little ones. Right, I usually cut off some of this because it's just a waste of glue. Just a waste of glue. We don't want to waste glue. It's getting expensive. Pop that in. Again, you don't want to butt it straight up to that one. Just come in slightly. I might go right up to the top. Just like that. Double check everything closes. Okay, and press it down. You see, get rid of all the glue so nothing sticks. And do another one. That's it. That's basically it. Again, just chopping off some of that. Just glue that you don't need to put on. Next we have this one down the bottom. Find your spine bit, pop that on, double check it shuts. It's actually coming out the bottom, so we don't, do we want that? No, we don't want that, so we'll go there. That's it. Keep going. I'll put another one there. Yep, not straight. Doesn't matter. Not going to see it. Not going to see it. There's your spine. Double check. Folds, folds, folds. Everything folds up. Nice and neat. And sit down. And that's how I do my envelope flips. I'm going to put one more big one in because I've made it, so I might as well. So let's put it here. You can do your sizes up and down. You can go from big to small. You can go big to small and back to big again. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. Let's go up. So that's folds, folds. Everything's still flat. Let's put one more little one in. Oh, you can stay up. Oh, I've got some more. They were hiding. I've got this baby one, which I love. I've got this one that I've already embossed. I might put that one in a moment. So what I might do with this one is, oops, glue that. Let's get that glue off there that I spilt. Is pop this on there, like that. And pop this one on so it just overlaps it, sort of here. It can overlap. Just work it out how you want it. Sorry, I'm moving. You can have it going exactly. Put it up there. I might put it there. Yeah, I know it didn't cut it. It's a tiny, tiny bit of paper. It's fine. Find my place. Find my space. Stick it down. Okay, everything still folds, whichever way you do it. Excuse me. And then I might, this one is lovely, this embossed one. So what I might do is I might put this one on the outside like this. So it comes open. So in that case, I could either put it on there like that, because I will be covering that. But it doesn't quite fit. Let me see if this one's bigger. Might fit on that one. It fits on that one better. So what we're going to do is I think we're going to pop it on there like that. And then that'll flip out again there. Now, if you're nervous, just glue it onto this bit here. Let me do that, because let's just cut that bit off. Oopsie daisy. My cutting. There is no way I should be cutting. There we go. So this is flipping this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this straight on that edge right there. As you can see, line it up. sort of. Bring it down, down. Tiny bit. And then you've got that one. Well, then you could put that over and it'll flip over the top. So you could open it, open, close that one. You've got this, and you can shut and open these in whatever order you like. Oops, some glue there, not dry. So you've got, you can do this, you can go there. It's just like, oh, so much fun. So I think we're probably, I've used up all my envelopes. This will still fold because you've got your spine. So there you go. And then you just decorate them. So what I'm going to do is just going to cover this back bit first because, you know, bit of a mess there. Bit of a mess. So we're going to grab one of these pieces of, which one should we have? Let's have this sort of blue colour. Oh, I've got two. I thought it was thick. And what we've got to do is find our spine bit, which is there, and measure. If you want to measure this with a ruler, feel free. Get your exact size. Not my thing. I'm just going to guess. I can trim it afterwards. So I think it's about there. And we know we're not going to bother trying to cut that because I won't get a straight line. So out with my trusty ruler. So I'm hoping that will be the right width. So we're just going to do a little test. So we'll pop it in, see if we can close them. Yeah, absolutely fine. So we'll do the top and bottom. I think I can do that little bit on top of there. And then we'll just glue that down. Now I have in the past done like pockets at the back of this, but for this folio I'm not going to. Lap books are a lot more sturdy. But if you want to see how I made those and you haven't got a Tim Holtz version, let me know in the comments and I'll show you how I make those. They're really easy. You do not need to purchase special dies to make them. I do it just with a ruler and a knife, you know, little craft knife. Double checking that I can still close it. Always double check before you glue something down really well that everything's still folding up. From now on it should be absolutely easy peasy to carry on. So we'll grab another piece of paper. Let's have this one, seeing as it jumped out on us. And I'll show you how I do these envelopes, because that's rubbish as a pocket, in my opinion, in my vast experience. And I could do the easy one first, but you know, I'm not gonna. I want to cover that with something like this. Oh, these bits of paper just keep coming back onto me. I'm going to move them. Every time I go over there, they come back with me. Okay, so that's my width. So I'm just going to show you how I do this one pocket, and it's then the same for all of them. We're just going to mat all the pockets, all the envelopes. Now I'm not worried that it's too wide because we are cutting off the edge. Okay, so glue wise, you need to glue all the way around the outside, including this little bit down here, not too close to your spine, and then only glue this bit. Okay, not gluing this bit in the middle where your envelope is gonna go. No, what am I saying? Where your pocket is, don't glue that bit. I'll show you why. You just need one line down there. This, no glue. Okay, right. So you've glued that down, and I am going to have to try and do this with my scissors. I'm going to cut a sliver. Now don't ask me how big a sliver is or how wide a sliver is. It's a sliver. It's like that. It's enough to open your envelope. So the reason that you've left that blank is so that you can get your journaling card or something inside. Okay? That's the reason. So you just do that, mat this side, do the same with all of these that I just did on this one. This one you could leave as, oops, there we go. You could leave that one as a pocket. That's quite a useful, because you've got nothing stopping you putting that in. It's up to you, however you want to decorate them. But that is how I make my flip out foldy books. I will carry on and finish the folio off. Okay, so finishing this folio might have taken me slightly longer than I thought it would, like about an hour. So maybe a bit excessive. I will edit it down slightly and pop it up on Wednesday. So if you want to see the process of how I finished this off and decorated it and put the cover on and all the rest of it, if you don't want to miss it, don't forget to subscribe and press that little bell notification, and you should get notified when my video comes up. So thank you for joining me today, guys. I've loved making this. You know me, I love playing with my envelopes. I hope you have a go, and I'll see you Wednesday. Bye.